I want to raise something. She raised a question. She said, one of the reasons why nobody's on the streets is because our pastors who moved against Jonathan that time, they marched against Jonathan. All of a sudden now, they are preaching from the comforts of their pulpits and their private jets and with their security and all that. Do you think our religious leaders are in bed with our government, or do you think, especially our Christian daddy Jews, do you think they are in bed with the government?
We've mentioned imams as well, because
now imams too, but
okay.
How many imams do we know? We know all the Jews. Yeah. Maybe Lagos has 1 or 2 imams. My street alone has like 5 Jews. So what is your take on that?
The question is not if the daddy Jews or mommy Jews are in bed with the government. The question is religion.
Let's go there.
Yes. And religion on the scale that is practiced in Nigeria is a Kool-Aid. It's meant to numb people out of political consciousness. It's meant to make you feel that there's hope where there's no hope. What religion sells to Nigerians is not anointing oil. It's not prayers. It's not miracles, which are fake, by the way.
Thank you.
Yes. It sells hope of what doesn't exist to you. That is the most important offering of religion in Nigeria. And it doesn't matter whether it is Christianity or Islam, and I know you guys are going to come after me, combine together, or even those who don't worship anything. Is a hysteria that's created to create an opportunity of a false feeling that somehow you are going to get something that's not going to come to you. Nigeria is the only place where a pastor, well-known, well so-called respected, we call a crusade, arrange fake miracles and
tell them
and pack the crushes in large numbers and hold it and said, we brought 5,000 people out today and 3,000 of them were blind, they can now see. 3,000 of them were lame, they can now walk. And we don't ask, can you please accompany us to the house of one of the people you healed? The man, Dunamis, I met him twice. On one occasion, I used to hear that he was radical a bit when I was in detention. When I came, I arranged to meet him. When I walked into his office, he said, Mr. Shure, have you accepted Christ into your life? I said, oh, yes, several times. He said, but Jesus needs. I said, no, Jesus don't need me. Jesus is old. It's 2,000 years ago. He's not going to need somebody like me. Jesus has decided that he's not even coming back anymore. Said, how can you say that?
How can you say that?
He took me to his hall. That is dome. So this is where everything happens. Best musical equipment. I came back to his office. I said, sir, you told me you're a doctor. He said, yes. Your wife is a doctor too. He said, yes, we're doctors. We used to practice in the US. He talks fast. I said, sir, if this place was a hospital, you'll be saving more people.
But you didn't lie.
He said to me, you need deliverance. I told him, it was me and him. I said, sir, I think you are the one who need deliverance. And he asked me to leave. Then I said to him, well, I came in company of some people. They would like to see you. I would feel bad if we just ended this. So he said, hey, bring them out. Everything was preppy. If he's walking into his office, everybody kneels down. It doesn't matter whether he walks back and forth. I was the only person who was there. I wonder why you kneeling down for him. What has he done, But, they are operating kingdoms. And they are the king in those kingdoms. And they're also the god in those places. I have said it, and I know it's going to be controversial. A Nigerian religious person is the one who invented God.
Thank you.
And the God they invented does whatever he wants. If he says the God should go and sleep, the God will sleep. If he said the God should hang around, the God will hang around. The only way anybody can convince me that these people, therefore, are not in bed with the government is for them to rise up, using their own people. The religion that we have here, Christianity, that we are using to number people, is the same religion that the Martin Luther Kings of this world used to liberate blacks.
Thank you very much. Matthew was a
It's the
pastor.
same Bible, you know. But you know, Nigerian pastors and Jews, you guys read what I call highlighted part of the Bible, you know.
Absolutely.
Yes, they have already highlighted it. They just read
Cherry
you know,
picking.